Ms. McClain-Boyce, you're looking to get a divorce from your husband. You want transitional support and the like. But you say your primary problem is that he's insecure and jealous. However, you admit to cheating on him 3 days after you got married and carrying on an affair for 6 months. Do you understand why he's insecure and jealous?
Yes, I do.
How does one end up cheating on their husband after only 72 hours of marriage?
Well, we separated before we got married for a couple months. I met a guy. We were dating. We got together. And then me and my husband decided to get back together. So at that time, I had a choice to make between the guy and my husband. I chose my husband. He wanted to get married. So we went to the courthouse. We got married.
Right.
And then I felt like I made a mistake. Or I don't know if I wasn't ready or what, but I went back to the guy that I was dating. And we kind of ran away to Ocean City. And I realized again that I wanted my husband. So I came back, apologized, and went back to my husband.
Did he take you back right away?
Yes, he did.
Why? You never make somebody a priority who make you an option. She said she had to choose between the two, dog. You tripping. You tripping. I don't feel sorry for you. I ain't got, and this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade, but we ain't never gonna be no option. We ain't never gonna be no option. And she told you, well, she didn't tell you, but she showed you, man, we gotta be real. You just gotta be real about things, bro. If goddamn she ran away and all of this other stuff, then she just don't want, I ain't gonna say she don't want to be with you, just not a priority. If you cool with not being a priority, don't be a priority, but the what is it, capriciousness. To be capricious, bro, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
He told me that it was gonna take a little while for him to get over it. But if I, would be faithful and show him that I could be faithful, that he would take me back.
Mr. Boyce, you have to be an extraordinarily confident man in order to do that. Do you feel like you're confident, or you just feel like, I don't know. What do you feel?
Honestly, a little confused. I mean, I'm confident, but yet, because of the instances, I'm really not even sure. And as far as taking her back, there was some stipulations I had put out there.
What were the stipulations?
I wanted her, I wanted access to phone information. I wanted her to work with me on ways that I could, get over the cheating, to know that she was over with it. And I wanted her to cut, I wanted her to cut the guy off.
Clearly. I mean,
cut
she's
him
your
off.
wife. She got to cut the other dude off. No doubt about it.
100%.
No doubt about it. Now, did you agree to those stipulations?
Yeah.
Still don't think that that's enough. Still don't think that that's enough, bro. She gotta go. If she wanna do it, she's gonna find a way to do it. And that's not just her, that's any person. If a person wanna cheat, they're gonna find a way to cheat. Regardless if you got her phone, her login information, her email, if you put a goddamn GPS tracker, you can have one of these on a shirt. You can put one of these on all her clothes, everywhere she go. If they wanna do it, bro, they gonna wanna do it. She fuck around, get a recording or something, bro, and have it on loop. Yeah. Yeah, me personally, I'm cool. I'm disappointed, bro. She got the glasses and the red hair. That's a bad name. Not a bad name, but you ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be doing that, bro. What else he say? He say, oh, help me get over. How the Well, yeah, okay, that's a good one. I get, yeah, that's a good one. I'm tripping. Yeah, that's a good one, cause shit, that's gonna be a long road. That's gonna be a long road.
Did you think they were unreasonable at all?
No.
But you say in your petition that he plays you too close, that he's too restrictive on you. Why? How is that? What is he doing beyond those stipulations which you agreed to and which are understandable,
right,
that you find unreasonable?
I agreed to it, but I didn't think it would be this long. Like, I feel like I've proven that I'm faithful to him.
How long has it been? How long have you been married?
We've been married a year.
1 year. But the first 6 months of it, you were sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah.
So he
Well,
took
no,
you.
it wasn't full 6 months. I'm sorry.
Wasn't the full? How long was it?
Because I was messing with the guy before we got married. And then I went back to him after we got married.
So how long were you back with him after you got married?
Probably about a month, maybe 2.
So you think that since you've been 10 months affair-free, he needs to just be cool and get over it?
No, but it's like really extreme.
Give me an example.
I went out with some friends and I went to the bathroom. I asked her to hold my phone. I come back from the bathroom. I have 15 missed calls. I call him back. He's like, "Where are you?" "I'm at the store." He's like, "Well, why don't I hear anybody? It's too quiet for you to be at the store." "What do you want me to say?" "I'm in the line at the store." "Well, who's that guy voice in the background?" "What are you talking about? It's just me and my friends." So I hung up on him. He called and called and called, and it's like that anywhere I go.
Are you calling her a lot when she goes out?
Yes, I do, Jan. I can't. I feel like I'm at a point I don't know if I can trust her or not.
Has she done any?
You need to let her go. You need to let her go, bro, because I'm not dedicating my life to try and figure out what your life is. I'm not sorry about that, bro. I don't know. You might have deep feelings for it. Y'all got an emotional bond, spiritual and all of that, like y'all said. But I'm quite sure you're something else will twinkle. Another star twinkle and the dust will fall onto your shoulder and that'll be the one for you. I'm quite sure of that, bro. I'm sure of that. But when you look at, hold up. Hey, I'm tripping. Yeah, but when you look at the whole situation, bro, she ain't feeling it. She not feeling it. You just gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with yourself, bro. She done already cheated. She was cheating before you got married. Man, good Lord, don't cheat during the marriage. God damn, you at the goddamn wedding reception. Man, I'm joking. But I'm serious too. She cheated before the wedding, after the wedding. That's I don't know. I wouldn't be able to trust that. And then on top of that, the icing on the cake, you asked her for 3 simple things. You asked her to cut bro off. She said she did. Allegedly. Second thing, you help her help me try to get back in this. Clearly we here right now. So that ain't go too well. And what was the first thing that he said? Oh, access the phones and all of that. Now, if she cheated again, I'm telling you, bro, they need to go up in flames. This need to go up in flames, man.
I mean, not that what she did she was a flagrant foul that most men would not have forgiven her for. So I am not being accusatory at all. But has your insecurity taken over your whole relationship with her, so you do have to call her 15 times when she's out? Has it become a thing on its own?
Yes, I think so, Your Honor. I just, whenever she tells me anything, in my mind, automatically it's a lie. It's kind of like she's just talking.
Yeah. Do you regret the affair, Ms. Boyce?
Yes.
Did you tell him that you regretted the affair? Were you honest and heartfelt? 'Cause to me, and I don't know, you just may be in here as Corey, you just kind of cool. Yeah, I married him, wasn't sure, so I went off with this other guy. Kind of wasn't like, I would be like crushed and embarrassed. But maybe it's just we're in an official setting, but you seem so matter of fact about it.
I'm just not the type that's just like, I'm not really emotional. I don't know how to be emotional. I don't cry when we get into things, and I think that's why he feel like I don't care. But I really do care. I really do love my husband, but I'm just so tired of like not being able to go anywhere and him looking over my shoulders. I can't have any friends, even female friends. I can't even have female friends because he feels like, because he doesn't want any friends, I'm not supposed to have friends.
Okay.
I do not agree with that. You need to have friends. You gotta have friends outside of your relationship. You don't want to be with your. I'm telling you, bro. That 24/7, attached at the hip. Everything. Everything, even your dog, even your dog will walk away from you like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go, in the yard or something, go play with a bone or something. Don't know about not 24/7, not 24/7. And for her, on the flip side, looking at it for her, I ain't gonna say I felt bad for her because she was cheating 3 days after the wedding, but that's a probation type life like to live. Probation type life like. No, probation type life like to live. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. She gotta check in. She gotta check in every 12 minutes or something like that, bro. That's nah. And I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be that person to have to keep you checking in and all of that. Relationships, bro, relationships and dating and all of that, it is completely optional. You don't have to do it. It's not something that you have to do, bro. So my thing with it is, again, I'm not saying jump ship whenever it's a problem or, get out of there because she goddamn sneezed or something like that and then half of the snot got on your whatever area your hand is. No, I'm not saying that. I ain't saying that at all. But what I am saying is like, bro, in our dating life, we got the ability to date free. Date and be with who you want to be with. Choose who you want to be with. If she not doing it, you don't think that she cutting it, then politely tell her, I enjoyed my time. I hope you enjoyed your time respectfully. This is where we're going to have to part ways, and let that be that. And just let that be that. But all of this, let's see, you call me when you get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I don't like that.
Well, my understanding, Mr. Boyce, is that she does go out a lot anyway. That she goes out clubbing. How often?
Sometimes 2, 3, maybe 4 nights a week. It's never usually 4, but there has been
Do you
instances.
go out clubbing 2 or 3 nights a week?
Sometimes.
How is it you're not going anywhere if you're going to the clubs two nights a week?
Because I say whatever and I go anyway. When I get to the point where I just need to get away from him for a little while, I just take my car keys and I go.
Even though he's not comfortable with it?
Yes.
Is he always not comfortable with it?
Yes. But sometimes he'll let me go. But he's never comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when she comes home 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Do you do that?
Sometimes.
Holy cow, Ms. Boyce. Mr. Boyce, I've been chipping away at this iceberg over here for a minute, and I'm not getting anywhere. So I'm going to go to you and ask you, given what seems to be her really self-involved nature, I mean, what keeps you there? What made you forgive her?
I felt like we clicked on every level. She was a very positive woman.
How did you meet? Where did you meet?
We actually met on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And we knew each other for a while before we actually started talking, before we started to get the dating process.
Messaging through Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And when you finally met her, what happened?
I met her at a church picnic, and we just clicked. Everything.
Did you invite her to church, or did she invite you to church?
She invited me to a church picnic.
Okay. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Is it a black church? Predominantly black church?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love it when it, a white. No, but it's not a bad thing. But I know at my church, and then this white guy comes in here and he's like, it's a whole, you know what I mean? It's
I know
not.
what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I brought a white girlfriend once with me. She says, really? You can talk back while he's talking? Yeah, we do it all the time. We do it all the time. Because I'm Catholic, we don't say anything. And it's like, she talking to him.
But nah, we gonna stop that right there. You also gotta give a shout out to her for doing that, bro. Shout out to her for doing that. If her religion is important to her, that's something that she prioritized and she brought him in on that. I respect that. I respect that, bro. I always say my thing with it. I always say that. You gotta respect it. You have to respect it. Damn! Anybody who's willing to beat up, if you are yourself straight up unapologetically, this is just who I am. You don't have no choice but to respect it. You don't have no choice to respect it, bro. You can I don't know. You can be a I don't want to say that word. That's a bad word. I don't want to say that word. But you can enjoy different hobbies. You have unique hobbies from everybody else or something like that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. So I tip my hat to her because that shows vulnerability. You being vulnerable at that moment. I respect that. I respect that.
Anyway, Mr. Boy, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Yes. It actually, it was a turning point in my life.
Yeah, yeah. Now, how long after you initially met her did you decide to, she was the one for you?
I felt she was the one about after 2 or 3 months, but I didn't ask her till about a year.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Boyce, I like myself some you. You don't say much, but you seem to be a very nice, kind, forgiving guy, you know. Okay. Let's talk about money. You say you claim that you both have issues with money. Explain that to me.
We both do have issues with money, but he annoys me a lot because I'll say I want to buy something and he'll be like, no, we need to save money for this and that, and I'm like, okay, and then he'll go blow it on a McDonald's meal or something.
When you say blows it on something frivolous, if you go to McDonald's, you're not really blowing money. I mean, it's not like he's buying rims or something.
Right.
It's a meal, and it's not.
If we have like $500 worth of food in the fridge, then it's blowing it, I think.
Well, what kind of things do you say she blows her money on?
Boy, shoes, clothes.
See the difference between the two?
I mean,
Do you really?
but when she goes to get clothes or shoes, she'll get it for that day. She'll plan on going out. She'll go out and get an outfit for that day. And,
Do you do that?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. Despite the fact that we're in divorce court, Mr. Boyce, it does not sound like you're done. I mean, you still love her, don't you?
I still love her, and I still want to work on it.
And you still want to work on it.
Yeah.
I understand, though, that you went to counseling about this particular issue, and she wants that money back because she said it was wasted. Did you think the counseling money was wasted?
Yes.
Why?
Because he would be too tired. I'm too tired for work. I don't want to go. He'd make excuses for not going. I feel like it's because the therapist, like he tells him mostly, you need to love yourself first. When you get to the point where you can say it's her loss, then, he has a lot of insecurity problems.
I don't think that it's a her loss thing. I wouldn't say that. Now, as far as being confident in yourself and believing like, okay, I love myself and I need to take care of myself and I prioritize myself. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. But personally, I feel like once you reach that level, you don't even give a how she feeling now. Like, you cool. You straight from there, bro. You straight. So, nah, I don't think that it's a her loss thing. I don't think that it's that, but I like that. I like that idea of doing like the counseling and all of that. I'm telling you, sometimes when you get an outsider's point of view for, whatever, it could be your life. Shout out therapy. If you go to therapy, the therapist, therapy. Shout out to her. I don't know. It might not be legal. I don't know if it's legal if I could do that, but you know who you are. Yeah, bro, like doing stuff like that, you're investing in essentially yourself. So I don't think that you can say that a person don't love themselves or don't want the best for themselves if they're trying to invest in themselves in their relationship life. That was something I came with off the top. I just put the pieces to the puzzle together that fast, bro. Yeah, I don't think that you can say that. But how do you get to the point where it's like, all right, cool, I'm not going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Oh, man. It's like I be having thoughts, bro. Like I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to give support and details. I'm trying to make sure that my T's is crossed and my I's are dotted, bro. And then it's just like, the thought, bro. Anyway, invest in yourself. I like that. They want to try. They tried. You can say that you tried.
Like, he's very clingy. He thinks that I'm supposed to be his friend, his wife, like, which is okay to a certain extent. It's just too much.
Do you not have any friends, Mr. Boyce?
Not really.
Are you just self-contained? You're at home?
Yes. But,
But?
you know, before the cheating incident, I felt like I was, you know, I had just got in church, and I felt like I was, you know, being improved. But then, you know, after the cheating incident, it was like back to square one.
Yeah.
So it's just that incident just set me back. And
I mean, she cheated. She did that. And again, you accepted her back. So you got, come with it. Come with it. And if you can't deal with it and you can't handle it, then you just be honest with her. Hey, I tried my best. I tried to get over and all of that. And I couldn't. Just be honest, bro. I'm telling you, bro, just be honest. That's my best. If y'all want to know my best advice that I got for y'all for whatever, just be honest, bro. Just be honest. And again, either she gonna fail you or she not. It could be, goddamn it, right now. Maybe just now it wasn't the right time. Maybe it just wasn't the right time. Fucking 6 months later. 6 months later is damn near close enough to the right time, but who's counting? I'm not really counting. You're not really counting nothing like that, bro. Y'all might meet up 6 months later or something like that. You feel me? Y'all walking past, you walk past. You can be having a conversation with a gym buddy, and then she'll walk past or something like that, bro. And shit ain't really got to be a whole lot. Man, I'm 2026 don't owe me nothing. Twin! Hey, twin, 2026 don't owe me nothing. I'm trying to tell you, dog. You could be at the gym. You could be at the gym and then, goddamn it, she walk past. She ain't got to say hi. It ain't got to be no whole, but I tell you, when you know, you know. And how do you know? I give it a man. Fuck it. We here now. How do you know? Let me tell you, fellas, how you know? Right here, dog. Right here, dog. If whatever, and it could, you could be wrong sometimes. You could be wrong sometimes, but most of the time we right. Most of the time we right, bro. And it ain't really gotta be a whole lot said. It ain't really gotta be a whole lot said. You know, walk past and excuse me. I can't. My voice. I can't get up there today. I can't get up there. My tenor. I ain't no tenor today. But y'all get what I'm. I digress.
Have you done anything extraordinary, Ms. Boyce, to reinforce or reinsure a husband who's been through a lot?
I mean, it's not extraordinary what I did, but for me, it's extraordinary because at first, I would not let him touch my phone. I wouldn't let him get the password to my Facebook. I felt like, I don't look in your stuff, don't look in mine. I'm not doing anything. After I cheated on him, I said, you know what? I got to make this right, because that was our main problem with my phone. Every time my phone rang, every time I got a text. So I did have a code on my phone, but I gave him the code. Whenever I walk away, I leave my phone there. You can go into my Facebook, whatever you want to do. But it still wasn't enough.
Did that help? That was a grand gesture.
it helped, but we kept getting setbacks. You know, for the month after we made these, I made these stipulations for the whole phone password and all that stuff. You know, for a month, just the guy kept being involved. So it was like, I felt like no matter what, you know, even with her, to me, she was deleting all her messages from him.
Was the
Like,
guy
it
still
didn't matter if I didn't see
talking
it.
to you and all that a month after?
For about a month, yeah.
How'd that happen?
He was trying really hard to get me back. It was like I was just stuck between the two. He's saying he wanted to marry me, divorce him, and it was a mess. But at the end, I chose my husband.
But it was a mess that you created, and when you create that kind of mess, you got to clean it up. You get this guy, you done married this man. He took you back after you were sleeping with somebody else. Next time that somebody else gets on the phone, you read him the riot act. You tell him just what time of day it is. You say, I got my man, I'm married. Don't you ring my phone again. I don't want to get any text from you. Don't comply, don't do anything. You continue to do it, I'm going to charge you with stalking and harassment. You get all over him. You do that for him. And now you know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta
Facts.
fight for this marriage because you did it so much damage. I'm gonna let you explain, Ms. Boyce. I'm through fussing at you. So you said your other efforts involved marriage counseling. You tell me how that came about.
I go to counseling twice a week by myself. So I talked to my therapist. I told him if I could switch one of the sessions to marriage counseling, which he agreed to, and my husband was supposed to come. He would come when he wanted to come, not every week like we're supposed to. Some weeks it was problems, babysitter, etc. But it was some times where he just didn't want to
He just
go.
didn't want to come.
Yeah.
You go to counseling twice a week. You decided to go to counseling. Why?
Because it's a lot of stuff going on with me too that I need to.
That you need to deal with.
I know I have problems. I know that I shouldn't be addicted to the nightlife like I am. And it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still bad.
And you think it's a problem. You don't.
I know it's a problem.
Now,
Shout out to her. I wish her the best in her endeavors. I wish her happiness, prosperity, success, abundance, wealth, and a goddamn new car to go along with it, bro. If you can be that honest with yourself and you can sit up here and be confident enough to say this in front of these people, in front of this judge, you got it. You got it. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything that you put your mind to. We watching. We sitting back, chilling, goddamn. Wake up. Wake up. We sitting over here chilling and all of that, bro. Yeah. And she out here like this is, put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in her shoes and to go up there in front of people, strangers that you don't know, and tell them not your biggest fear, but like your insecurities, some of your biggest insecurities. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. She done bought the red hair and the glasses back, bro. She done bought I still the cheat.
I'm starting to see, because I didn't get it at first, but now I'm starting to get it. Mr. Boyce, do you understand that she does have issues that she's dealing with? And that what most people don't do is say, I have an issue, I need to deal with it. Most people say, you knew who I was when you met me, so there you go. She gets credit for that.
Yes, I see that, but when we first met, she didn't have a nightlife like this. So this ain't what I came into. So
The nightlife is new?
When I met him, I was at a different point in my life. I had just got arrested for 6 months. I was fighting that. I was away from my kids for 6 months. Falsely accused. I mean, everything got dismissed when I went to court, but I was still arrested for 6 months. I feel like that was a timeout from God to tell me, you need to rethink everything. Because I was partying every night, like every night of the week. And when I got home was when I met him. And he was telling me how, he wanted to get into God and everything. So that's where I was in that space. Mm-hmm. I had been home maybe 2-3 weeks when I met him.
I got you. Because that's a big, huge thing to happen to you. Is
Right.
You go to jail for something that you didn't do. It finally got resolved. You were found not guilty, or the charges were dismissed. But that's a huge thing away from your kids and all that. I get you now. Listen, here's the deal. You both guys got huge, humongous issues. I don't know where yours come from, but there's something deep that was happening even before the arrest and all that. There was a whole lot wrong with your life. You're going to church, you're going to counseling, you're white-knuckling it, you're hanging on as best you can, and you're trying to become a better person. You're trying to heal that. You are a good guy, and you've had your hurts and your issues, and your issues and her issues just happen to be the two things that collide more often than not. I'm gonna talk about this money that you want. You want $180 for 2 counseling sessions that he missed, that you say he couldn't have missed, and you want $3,630 for transitional support, correct? You don't want to get divorced, do you?
No.
You don't want to get divorced, do you? No. I'm not gonna transfer any money to anybody. But what I would say to you, Mr. Boyce, if you do love her, go to counseling with her. She's got issues, you got issues. Two good people with issues, you need to fight the issues and not one another. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I want you to do that because I think she's a good person. At first, I thought she was just a block of ice over there. But I see that's a mask to hide all that hurt. And I know, and your hurt is very clear and very.
Fellas, take note. Run that back.
She was just a block of ice over there. But I see that's a mask to hide all.
That's how someone be, bro. Don't take that shit personal. Don't be taking everything personal, bro. Things done happened. Yes, we've been through things too. Yes, bro, we get it. We understand. It wasn't fair. It wasn't right. They ain't going to talk about it. They don't give a fuck about it. Get back to work. Make another YouTube video. Yes, that's how it's going to go for us. 1,000%. It might be worse than that. I'm just being honest. But as far as she go, bro, like I said, as far as she go, she working through her problems, bro, getting her problems worked out and all of that. Yeah, she not going to be perfect. But again, nobody is. So, of course, sometimes they might put on what is it? A different persona. They might have a different persona. She might walk past you like she don't like you for 6 fucking months. Like you not there, bro. Like you don't even exist. You can't take a breath. You can't take a breath. But again, it might just be a part of, the whole. I'm not John Cena. Why I'm doing John Cena? I bet you y'all remember that. I bet you y'all don't remember that. That was before I was undefeated. Who was undefeated before undefeated? Y'all know undefeated before undefeated, bro. Y'all remember the how it go? I forgot how it went. Damn, bro. I've been doing this YouTube. I've been doing this for a minute, bro. 4 years, 5 million and counting, bro. 5 million.
All that hurt. And I know, and your hurt is very clear and very easy to see, but it too needs to be worked on. Good luck to both of you. Go to counseling with her. You stay in counseling, and there will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.